Hello guys, welcome back. Ugh. I mm, oh gross. Um, you guys know I'm Wiccan, and we have the great right. But I have in a book that I will not mention, it was a book I got on Odin. Not only does this writer love themselves so much that they keep suggesting other articles they've written that you should go read. And I read their article on homosexuals, which means they would barely tolerate me, but they do, so aren't they a nice person? Fuck you. But I've read more about Odin's penis and his sex life than I ever needed to. What the fuck is wrong with straight women? I'm not sure how that passes for scholarship. I'm like, okay, I don't need to hear any more about it. Teenage boys don't go on about dicks as much as you do. What is the matter with you? So, yeah, yuck. And I know the Allfather throws us into situations like this. He takes the worst possible stuff that he knows we don't like and he throws us at it. He sees what we do with it. Well, after hearing her rant about how she knows the ancient Norse people thought homosexual men were not men and how blah 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 motherfucking blah, and how even though it's unnatural and everything, she tried to play both sides, which pisses me off. Pick a side and fucking stand for it. We can she meant as straight people can let gay people practice. Oh, you can let me practice? Step off, bitch. So, and there were just practices so far in the book that I can see why one guy gave it a 1-star rating and called it church Odinism, or church Odin, or going to church with Odin, or whatever you want to call it. And it's more Wiccan than I am. When you can manage to out-Wiccan the Wiccan, congratulations. The Allfather can be kind. He can be loving. He can be sweet at times. But the idea of a cuddly grandfather that wants to hug me and love me and bake cookies and meditate and shit, I don't know. I'm not going to delegitimize anybody's experience, but I don't know, man. He's always kicking my ass. Probably because I don't see him as super sexy Odin and go on for 20 minutes about his godhood. Ugh. I just about threw up the first time she made the reference. There's a way to do it that's natural, and like if people talk about phallic imagery and stuff, that's fine, that's normal. But when you start to drool about it, so I'm celibate for the rest of my life because I completely killed my sex drive forever. So it's just gross, and I've noticed some straight women do this. They're so needing to jump on a god that the idea of homosexuals existing upsets them because maybe that's a man they want to jump on. They weren't worried about lesbians, though. She did make a bitch remark about lesbian goddess. I'm like, well, fuck you too, honey. But they're so worried, excuse my language, and I don't mean this towards all straight people, but they're so worried about jumping on a guy's dick that it would horrify them if that dick was not available to them. What if the guy just doesn't like you? I hate it. I hate aggressive anything. It's just, I don't like to see women do it. I don't like to see men do it. I don't like to see gay people, straight people, whatever do it. I hate to see people take a god and insist they have to be what they are. I really didn't need to read about 60 Fun Times Odin. I really, really fucking didn't. So, yeah, I'm really, really grossed out, and this person claims to have worked with Odin for decades, and they're this scholar, and they're this expert, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is about some writers that they think you will enjoy this. It's like, oh, by the way, let's stop talking about research and I'm going to throw some erotica in here. How's that? No. If I want that shit, I'll go to Pornhub or Steam. That's the two places I get it. I don't need it in a work scholarship, supposed work of scholarship, which when we got to meditating under a tree and thinking happy thoughts, I thought, bullshit, that's not the Odin I know. The Odin I know would be like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Being one with the universe. I'm sorry, and you probably know the writer by what I'm going on about, but there was just so much in it that I can't imagine the Allfather making a fucking happy rainbow. And I'm sorry. And being all kind and sweet, I'm sorry, I can't stand this book. It's the worst fucking thing ever. I saw about Odin. I'm sorry. There's my review. I won't tell you the title. I mean, there's, I guess, some useful stuff in it, but it just seems like there's so much wrong with it, man. The time that Odin starts shooting rainbows and happiness, I'm gonna know he lost his fucking mind, is what I'm Lucky's back like, yep. It's just... And it could be legitimate, because I know the Allfather will tell us whatever we want to hear. But it creeped me out. It's like somebody saying they want to do the do with one of your relatives. No matter what relationship you have with a god, when you start to hear too much about sexy fun times, you just start to go, whoa, don't you? I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. And I hate being, I know it probably comes off as being closed-minded in that, but it just struck me more as wishful thinking than legitimate research in relationship. Loki kicks my ass on a daily basis. Odin will kick my ass when he's not kicking my ass. If they're being kind and chill and everything, it's just because they're resting and they don't have the energy to kick my ass right now, but that's why they're being kind. It's not constant challenges, but you guys know what I mean, and this was another one of Odin's challenges. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, where did this hippy-dippy horseshit come from? And it was all... I don't know, you can pick some good stuff out of it, but... I don't know, man. I don't know. When even the Wiccan thinks you're being too soft and kind, that's when you have to reevaluate your life. We're usually the most fucking chill people on the planet, but when you are going to the point where we're like, you gotta toughen up here, Buttercup, you gotta worry about yourself. I don't know, man, I don't know. But I hope you all have a happy new year. I tried really hard. I got halfway through it, guys. I'm sorry I can't read anymore, because the next chapter is about more sexy fun times with food. And I'm like, no! Oh, Father, just take me now! Kill me! And Odin is in the corner. I'm in my mind's eye, Odin's in the corner like... Maybe he had me get it for fun. Maybe he knew what my reaction would be. Maybe knowing me as well as he does, he knew that since she had to keep mentioning all the articles she wrote like she's the shit, I would go, especially as a gay person, to see what does a straight person have to say about homosexuals. And I'm like, you know, for a straight person to say they get to decide whether or not gay people are in, you know, contact with the Allfather is like asking 3 men if women like each other. Do you see the problem here? Do you? at all. You don't get a vote. You don't get a vote because straight people don't own the world. I know you like to think you do, but you don't. It's like saying men own the world. I know you like to think you do, but you don't. So everybody owns the world. Everybody's got to grow the F up. That's pretty much the whole lesson Odin and Loki teach us. You can't hide behind being a woman, expect the men to do all the work, and you can't hide behind being straight and then cry because all the gay people go, you know what, we've had enough of this shit. We go off on our own planet. Bro, we go straight to hell. I would actually love to do that. I'd like to see the fashion all the straight people come up with. And you guys know, it's normally not a thing I care about. As a gay person, you get very used to living in a straight world for straight people. It's just when it's shoved in your face is the only way to be. It starts to piss you off. It really does. You start to get a little pissed off. And I'm like, you know, that's no more attractive in a woman wanting to jump on every dick she sees as every man wanting to hit it and forget it. It's just, it's not fucking attractive. Grow the fuck up and learn to calm down. So, this is why I don't review books for a living either. So yeah, it was pretty fucking bad. I won't tell you who the author is. I'm sure by my description you know, and I won't tell you what their article was, but there is an article written by a straight person about whether or not homosexuals can practice, and her whole concern was whether or not I think she's a Nazi. And the only reason she was writing the article, she tells you right in the beginning, she's not there to condemn or condone being gay. Fuck you too, honey. She just doesn't want you to think she's a Nazi. I'm like, you are halfway there. If you won't tell people to mind their own fucking business, and as a straight person you actually don't get to have an opinion, then fuck you too. So, and I usually don't talk about gay rights or gay anything on this channel, but sometimes there are people out there that are uber straight and have to shove it down everybody's throats and talk about gay being unnatural. Then I won't fucking punch people in the throat. I'm not related to Odin. I'm not related to Odin at all. So I'm sorry, guys. You know I don't care. I know the vast majority of my watchers are straight, and I certainly don't judge people for being straight. It's just like you were born straight, just like I was born gay. And if people don't like gay people, they can fuck off and get the fuck off of my channel. But other than that, I don't worry about it. But this was just condescending bullshit from a woman that just wants to jump on as many dicks as possible from the kind of sexual fantasies about the Allfather. Oh my fucking god, my eyes and my mind. So yeah, the Allfather's room for me forever. I'm now celibate for the rest of my life. But maybe 2019 can be the year of celibacy for me. So I hope you all have a happy new year, and that was just balls to the walls terrible. And I'm sorry guys, I can't read the rest of it. Maybe in 20 years when I'm too old to care about any such thing, maybe I can go back and read it, but not today. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.